I mean, these guys don't give up. You know, we knew it was going to be a battle the whole game, and we had a rough stretch in the third, but we kept playing the right way. We kept trusting each other, and it's a big win for us.
Rudy Gobert's defense is redefining the NBA landscape, and his impact goes far beyond the stats. But how does he shut down some of the best players, and what makes his defensive strategy so effective? Well, the Minnesota Timberwolves just pulled off an amazing win against the Dallas Mavericks, punching their ticket to Game 5 in the Western Conference Finals. And after the game, Rudy Gobert didn't hold back when discussing his team's performance and mindset during the playoffs. When asked about the intensity of the game, Gobert didn't cut words. He spoke about the challenge of playing tough while towing the line with fouls. It's like walking a tightrope, he explained, knowing that one wrong move could land you on the bench with too many fouls against your name. It's tough out there, Gobert admitted. The game gets physical, and sometimes the refs see things differently. You're trying to play your heart out, but you've also got to be smart about it. But in the middle of all the chaos, Gobert was quick to appreciate his teammates for their cool heads and steady hands. He praised their ability to keep their composure even when the pressure was on and the fouls were piling up. "I'm proud of these guys," Gobert declared. "Every single one of them stepped up when it counted and made a difference out there. That's what it's all about." And he's got a point. In the unpredictable playoff basketball, keeping your wits about you is half the battle. And according to Gobert, it's that mental toughness that's been driving the Timberwolves forward, propelling them through the highs and lows of postseason play. Rudy Gobert didn't just talk about defense, he highlighted the balance his team needed between defensive and offensive plays. He pointed out that while their defense was solid, holding the Mavericks to just 100 points, there were still areas to fine-tune on the offensive end. "We've been pretty solid defensively throughout the series," Gobert noted, "but we also recognize there's room for growth on offense." In Game 4, Gobert himself put up impressive numbers, securing a double-double with 13 points and 10 rebounds. He acknowledged the Mavericks' ability to make some amazing plays, but emphasized the need for the Timberwolves to tighten up defensively. But it wasn't all about defense for Gobert. He was quick to highlight the team's offensive struggles, particularly the high number of turnovers and missed free throws. Gobert mentioned that they had a strong start that night, with their defense being on point and controlling the boards. However, he noted that offensively, they needed to clean up their game, as too many turnovers and missed opportunities had cost them. He emphasized the need to keep working to fix those mistakes. Meanwhile, it was Anthony Edwards who stole the show, coming so close to a triple-double with an impressive 29 points, 10 rebounds, and 9 assists. And let's not forget Karl Anthony Towns, who bounced back from a tough start to the series with a stellar 25-point performance, including some clutch three-pointers. Rudy Gobert didn't just talk about individual performances, he talked about the strength of the entire team. In his eyes, the Minnesota Timberwolves' depth is their secret weapon. It's not just about the star players putting up big numbers, it's about every player stepping up and making winning plays, no matter how small they may seem. Gobert praised the team's mindset, where everyone is willing to put in the work and support each other's success. He highlighted how different players shine in different moments, contributing in their own unique ways to secure victories. Looking ahead, Gobert stressed the importance of staying focused and trusting each other, especially against tough opponents like the Mavericks. And their defensive prowess in the last game, holding the Mavericks to just 100 points, is proof of their commitment to each other and their game plan. In the closing moments of the game, it was the team's defense that sealed the deal. Anthony Edwards' clutch shot extended their lead, and Kyle Anderson's steal secured the victory. Now, Rudy Gobert grabbed the title of NBA Defensive Player of the Year for the 2023-24 season. That's quite the feat considering the competition he faced. Bam Adebayo from the Miami Heat and Victor Wembanyama, the rising star from the San Antonio Spurs who grabbed Rookie of the Year, were also in the running. It was a tough decision, but Gobert emerged victorious. What makes this win even sweeter is that it's not Gobert's first time winning this. He's now a 4-time champion in this category. The only other players to achieve this remarkable feat are legends like Dikembe Mutombo and Ben Wallace. Let's talk stats. In his second season with the Timberwolves, Gobert was a force to be reckoned with. He averaged a jaw-dropping 12.9 rebounds and swatted away 2.1 shots per game, all while putting in over 34 minutes on the court each night. And believe it or not, he was one of just 2 players in the entire league to hit those numbers in the 2023-24 season. That's some serious defensive skills right there. So what does this all mean? Well, it's not just about the shiny trophy and bragging rights. Gobert's win solidifies his place among the greats of the game. But Gobert isn't just a one-time wonder when it comes to defense. Under his leadership, the Timberwolves boasted the best defensive rating in the NBA, a whopping 108.4. But as impressive as Gobert's track record is, there's a new kid on the block eyeing the throne. Victor Wembanyama, the rising star from the San Antonio Spurs, isn't shy about his ambitions. He's already teasing Gobert, playfully warning him that his reign might be coming to a close. Let him have his moment, Wembanyama says, because soon it's going to be my time to shine. Despite the chatter, Gobert isn't slowing down. He's proving his worth in the playoffs, taking rebounds left and right and swatting away shots like it's nobody's business. In fact, he's been instrumental in the Timberwolves' dominant performance, leading them to a 2-0 lead against none other than the defending champs, the Denver Nuggets. But Gobert had to miss Game 2. Why? Oh, just the small matter of becoming a dad for the first time. Yup, while his teammates were battling it out on the court, Gobert was busy welcoming his new bundle of joy into the world. So what's next for Gobert and the Timberwolves? Well, one thing's for sure, the competition is heating up and basketball fans everywhere are on the edge of their seats. But Gobert hasn't always had an easy ride when it comes to defense. Fans have been quick to point out his shortcomings, especially when the pressure is on in the postseason. Remember back in 2021 when he was with the Utah Jazz? Yeah, those struggles against the LA Clippers didn't go unnoticed, and fans weren't shy about letting him know. But hey, everyone's got their moments, right? Gobert recently sat down for a chat on JJ Redick's podcast, The Old Man and the Three, where they dove deep into all things basketball. But the main topic was defense. Gobert didn't hold back. He opened up about his approach to defense and how he sees the game. See, while fans might be shouting for him to lock down on a single player, especially those superstar big men, Gobert's playing the long game. He's all about leading the charge on defense as a team, not just zeroing in on one opponent. It's a strategic move, really. By focusing on the bigger picture, Gobert aims to shore up the Timberwolves' defense as a whole, making it harder for any one player to break through. Sure, it might not always result in those flashy one-on-one matchups fans crave, but hey, a win's a win, right? Gobert isn't shy about his defensive game plan. He knows he's got some tough matchups, especially against giants like Nikola Jokic and Joel Embiid, but he's not always the first line of defense. Nope, sometimes he's playing the long game, strategically positioning himself to guard those star players throughout the game, even if he's not initially matched up against them. It's all about what's best for the team, Gobert explains. Sometimes that means he's not the primary defender, but he's still keeping a close eye on those key players, almost like playing a zone defense at times. Gobert's mindset is crucial. He knows the importance of balance between offense and defense. Despite strong defensive performances, he acknowledges areas for improvement, such as reducing turnovers and hitting free throws. In the end, it's not just about individual accomplishments or flashy performances. It's about coming together as a team, trusting in each other's abilities, and seizing every opportunity to achieve greatness. With stars like Gobert, Anthony Edwards, and Karl Anthony Towns leading the charge and the entire team backing them up, the Timberwolves are assured to continue their impressive run. The stage is set for an exciting continuation of the series, and the Timberwolves are ready to show the world what true teamwork can achieve. If you enjoyed this video, then don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.